Hello, advanced math students. Next week, you are going to have the Unit 4 final. So in getting ready for it, I am going to give you the opportunity to make a study buddy. Here's what a study buddy is, and this is what you are going to do. You are going to use one sheet of notebook paper, and you can use the front and back. Anything you put on it goes. There is no rules. You can put examples, reminders, definitions, whatever you want. You can put it on there. I would recommend going back to the letter that you wrote to yourself, past lessons, videos, and even homework, and put anything you think will be helpful on your study buddy. Plan it out carefully. It is going to be due either Monday or Wednesday when you come into class to take your final. I will be checking it before you take the final. So let's go over what may be helpful on the study buddy. The final has 4 parts. The first part is going to be all on slope. We're going to be asking you about horizontal and vertical lines. I'm going to be asking you about positive and negative slopes. I'm going to be asking you about parallel and perpendicular lines. And you need to know how to find slope from a table, a graph, an equation, a situation, and from 2 points. All of this is stuff that we have gone over, but by all means, if you have a question, please feel free to message me. Part 2 is going to be on y-intercept. And the biggest thing you have to do there is be able to find y-intercept from a table, a graph, an equation, a situation, and from 2 points. Probably want to get the equation first, and then you'll be able to tell the y-intercept. But I should be able to give you any one of those things, and you should be able to tell me what the y-intercept is. Part 3 is on proportionality, and this was on the last quiz that some of you had to go back to. So let's talk about what you need to know. You have to be able to define what it is and what it looks like, okay? So on a graph, just a reminder, I'll use a pen, that might be helpful. Proportional means it's a straight line and that it goes through the origin. That is proportional. The minute it goes off of the origin, it is not proportional. So make sure you know what it is and things like that. You're also going to have to be able to tell if it's proportional from a table, a graph, an equation, and a situation. And as long as you know that it's got to be a straight line, linear equation with a y-intercept of 0 or at the origin, you should be able to do that. You should also be able to change it. If it is proportional, you should be able to change it to not being proportional. And if it's not proportional, you should be able to change it to a proportional equation. So you should be able to go back and forth. And again, the main thing is looking at that y-intercept. Last part, part 4, is on equations. You need to be able to graph them. You need to be able to write an equation from a table, a graph, a situation, 2 points, point slope, all of those. And here's one that we didn't really do, but you should be able to do it. Change up to a parallel or perpendicular equation. I should be able to give you 2 equations, and you should be able to tell me if they're parallel or perpendicular, and then change it to where it is. Think about what parallel means, what they have the same. Think about what perpendicular has. Again, think of slope and y-intercept. Any questions, please feel free to let me know. Your assignment, again, is due on either Monday or Wednesday, depending upon when your final is, Unit 4 final. I will be checking them before we take the final. If you have questions, please feel free to message me, and I look forward to seeing your study buddies. Have a great day.